this is what diversity looks like. And when we talk about one Savannah, we talk about connecting. So if you look around, we want you to see what the amazing things that people do. Behind me, the president of Victory Heights, Mr. Lennon.
Yes.
I want to thank him. Oliver, you stand, please. He's in the back. Kenty. He's done. There are a lot of people who make Savannah one. I'm not going to stand up here and talk, because Nick has basically said everything. But when we talk about connecting communities, over 60 neighborhoods, parks, safe parks in your community. And so this place, I envision, is to connect families. You know, you're going to be on this trail. We're going to be healthy. We're going to do all the things that good government is. And sometimes good government is just not talking about crime. It's talking about preventive things like this that make us healthier. And so we want to thank Paula Chrysler.
Yay, Paula!
And everybody needs a trusty sidekick. Where's Armand? Yeah. He would be that person. And her amazing feat. It takes a lot to do these type of things, you know, to make Savannah one. And we talk about that all the time. We're going to talk about how this is going to be a safe place where people can not only walk, they can skate, they can communicate. There are benches where you can rest. But you can teach your children what during the pandemic, it brought us together. It created a space where we planned. And so we're going to continue to plan. And we want John Hall, my predecessor, to stand, because he was a part of this. Want to stand, John? And so the Truman Linear Park Trail, it's not a trail, it's a connection. And so, you know, I need to hear if you're listening to me. Let me hear you say connector.
Connector.
We need to say it like you really mean it, because that's what it is. It's connecting families. And you don't have to worry about your social economic background, because anybody can walk. Anybody can be healthy. But we need to make sure what our mission statement is. And our mission statement is and will always be one Savannah, one that is not divided, but one that is united by the hope and trust that you're going to continue to get not all of the things that you want, but you need to clap your hands about this, because this is amazing. It took time, energy, effort. It took gay people, straight people, white people, black people, brown people, straight people, gay people. It took people from this community to make sure we gather together and we understand what our purpose is. And our purpose, thank you, Nick, for being the driving force, but there are other people on council that said that we could do it. We did it. Thanks, Jay Melcher, who came and rolled with that ball. Y'all give Jay a hand. Most of all, we want to give our sustainability. Can you stand for sustainability, please? We're going to write letters because we have to take care of what is ours. We fought for this. And so when you walk this trail, if you have a crutch or not, know that it's good energy, and good energy demands that we take care of the things that we provide for you. And so we don't want this to fester. If you see anything that's going to cause a problem on this trail, we don't want it to fester. We want you to talk about those cameras. We want you to talk about the light box. We want to talk about if Browns is not here. That's what sustainability is. So I want to thank all of you for allowing me to serve. All of you for allowing me to be Linda. Yeah, Linda. Imagine that. And you can be Linda too. So it doesn't matter where you come from, it's where you start. And if you look around, Mr. Lennon not only has green fingers, he has green toes and everything on his head. This is Mr. Lennon. This is our community. that you know who your leaders are, and that you continue to write. And you don't have to be on city council to get things done, because this is proof that we are listening. And I continue to tell the city manager, when we do the little things like the infrastructure, the people in the 3rd district, they know who's fighting for them. They will wait for the big things. But we have to listen. And we listen, and this is what we get when we listen. So I praise God, I praise you, I praise this country, because I know we can do better, and the better starts with each one of you. Mr. Bennett, thank you for being who you are, you know, the chief, and each and every one of you who came, because it's hot. So I'm going to go sit over there and know that I am so proud to do all the things that makes Savannah better and continues to make the 3rd district, the mighty 3rd district, one that's going to be there with Linda Bryan, Linda Wilder, or whatever you want to call me, the beast. I like being called the beast. Because it's going to take a beast to do all the things, but it's going to take a heart of the people. So catch yourself on the back, look to the left, look to the right, and know that we're here. We're not going anywhere, and the people that we take are the people that need to go. So get on your march, get ready. One time, let's say, let's go.
Let's go.
Get ready.
Let's go.
Thank you, Mayor. I'm going on the blue thing, but know that it's true.
Good morning, good morning, good morning.
Good morning.
It is a beautiful day in the greatest city on earth, although disrespectfully hot. And unlike Alderman Palumbo, I drove up in air conditioning. You get to the age where you just do better when you know better. So Alderwoman Linda Wilder-Bryan, Alderman Nick Palumbo. I saw Roger Moss, our school board president, here somewhere.
Right here.
All right, there he is. I saw Christian from Senator Ossoff's office. I saw Blake from Representative Carter's office. Mr. London, always good to see you, sir. And the garden is looking great. All the great people at Victory Heights. To Dr. Bennett, to Kayla, to Healthy Savannah, Paula, and Amon, and certainly to the greatest public service professionals ever on the face of the earth. Y'all show some love for Team Savannah. And of course, to our city manager, where we believe here that Savannah will be a safe, environmentally healthy, and economically thriving community for all. And for us, all means all. And so for us, all means we continue our march of equity. We continue our march of sustainability. We continue our march of connectivity. And we continue our march of dignity throughout this city. Today's ribbon cutting celebrates $10 million of the more than $25 million of projects that we have either broken ground on or cut ribbon on in the last 6 days. 6 days. We started off last Tuesday. We did a groundbreaking on a $9.8 million community center in Wizard Forest, which would include a full-size gym, $5.5 million, Alderwoman Bryan, for the completion of 11,300 square foot East Side Gymnasium, in addition to the Pennsylvania Avenue Resource Center. Today, $10 million for the Tide to Town Truman Trail Phase 2B, which will complete the connection from the Truman Linear Park, Phase 2A. Yeah, there's a lot of things. Lake Mare to here. So we family get connected. So all 3 phases of the Truman Linear Park will create 7 miles of continuous off-road, multi-purpose, ADA accessible trails for pedestrians and bicyclists. And the way I believe 7 is a spiritual number. 7 is the number of completion. So 7 we have completed. This is something that's very important to us because it is a transformative quality of life project. For us, this has been multi-years, multi-phases, multi-headaches, but multi-passion from people all across this community who believe that you should not have to have a vehicle to be able to get from one side of Savannah to another. This phase 2B is 1.9 miles in length and connects 2A to 2B via the 52nd Street Bridge. And so we have funding sources from the federal government, from our general fund, from our bid construction. We have disadvantaged and local participation. Charter Construction Services here. Charter? Anybody from Charter? All right, well, it's too hot. We'll clap for y'all later. Celebrity Fence Company, y'all here? We'll clap for them later, too. And the Sharon Company, no, we'll clap for them later. Highway Services and project team, thank you to our Park and Tree Capital Project. They are here. Give them a round of applause. Of course, Christy Morris, Catherine Couch is also here. JHC Construction, thank you. And of course, Thomas and Hutton. This closes a critical gap in our trail network. And again, creates opportunities for us to be able to traverse our great city. Ladies and gentlemen, sometimes it does not always help to say it in words or speak it. So we have the great Inky Brittany here, and we'll be taking that on the road. She communicates in ways that many of us can't, so expect to see that it tells the story of how this council, this city, continues to work to fulfill the promises that you've expected from us. We have been very, very adamant about delivering, even when roadblocks get into the way. We have committed to find a way over, under, around, or straight through. And so thank you all for your commitment to this project. Alderman Hall, always a pleasure to see you. Again, city councils operate on a continuum. So we pick up and we move on. And so this is a very, very important day for us. Again, glad that we're able to celebrate it here together. We are, we remain, and we shall be Savannah Strong. Thank you all so much. My pleasure to introduce our quarterback on the field, who should know better than do this at 11 o'clock on a Monday after a holiday. And I'm talking to the Lord to turn the heat down. Y'all show some love. Jay Melvin.
Weather is a legislative issue, Mayor. Not an administrative one. What a remarkable day. It's great to be here. The turnout for today's event reminds me that nothing gets done without a constituency. And I want everybody who's here, who's excited about this trail ribbon cutting, to know that you were a part of the constituency that made sure that this was important work, that needed our efforts, that needed your tax dollars, that needed grant support from the state and federal government, and that needed all of us together to get to work on. And as much as nothing gets done without a constituency behind it, very little gets done without political leadership. And so I want to take an opportunity to thank my bosses, the mayor and aldermen and women of the Savannah City Council, for their dogged leadership over creating this type of infrastructure that serves our community. Whether you need to use the trail or want to use the trail, this is the right thing to do. And Alderman Colombo, phenomenal job pushing this forward. Alderwoman Wilder, phenomenal job pushing this forward. Mayor, phenomenal job pushing this forward. And for all the members of council who supported these budget requests, who supported these project terms, and made sure that we were laying this infrastructure down to do it. I'm going to have to put my shades back on. You know, we just celebrated the 250th anniversary of this great country. I was, over the last couple of weeks, been reading, you know, some of America's greatest thinkers, and there was a passage that Ralph Waldo Emerson wrote, a great 19th century American philosopher and thinker, which made me think about today, where he said, do not go where the path may lead. Go instead where there is no path and leave a trail. And I think that is very, very pressing and telling about what we're doing today and what's going to continue to happen in the future in this great city. So the mayor talked about all the phases of this trail. Phase 2A, the Police Memorial Trail. Phase 2B, which we're cutting the ribbon on today, which I like to refer to as Phase 2B Great. So we'll experience that today. But I want you to know the other multimodal trail systems that are coming to your city set. The Montgomery Crossroads section, the Middle Ground Road section, all in stages of design. The Heritage Trail in the 1st District, also in stages of design. And to the voters of this county also improved will be a first ever in the city of Savannah, a protected bike path on Haversham Street. All of our parks, whether you need to or want to. These are the kinds of great investments that we're making, and we're so honored to be a part of it. Let me thank a few people who made today happen, other than the mayor and council, and other than the great constituencies that you've already heard about: Bike Walk Savannah, Healthy Savannah, all of our incredible federal partners. Thank you to our senators and to our representative who also made contributions to this. I see Dakota in the audience. I want to thank our MPO for the great work that they've done in supporting this multimodal trail. We can't do it without federal and state dollars. We need everybody's support. I want to thank Sasha Carlisle, our COO, and Christy Lawrence from the Capital Construction team for getting this work done. You'll hear from Christy in a minute. And for the future trails that we're talking about, I want to thank Faye DeMosmo, our Chief of Planning and Economic Development. I want to thank FDOT, our Savannah Department of Transportation, is going to be taking on that work as well. And of course, the department that helped make sure that we had the staffing and the support that the city council needed and that this constituency needed to move this forward. And that was our Sustainability and Environmental Services Department. Led at the time by Nick Depley. He was out here when we broke ground on this, and Nick was a tremendous director for that department and helped stand it up. And now we've got Nyla Oliver and a big team over sustainability helping us continue to move this work forward. But this is really an incredible community event, and I'm so excited to borrow Alderman Palumbo's bike and ride. You'll hear from Christy about these, but first you got to find a constituency. Second, you got to have political leadership. 3, you've got to have budgets, which Alderman Palumbo talked about, and then you've got to have programming partners. And I really want to thank Thomas and Hutton, who they've come out in force. Who designed all of this work. I want to thank our construction partners, JHC Corporation, for the incredible work that they've done as our general contractor on the site. And of course all our DBEs, which the mayor read out. That's Charter Construction, Celebrity Fencing, the Sharing Company, and Highway Services for being a part of this important as well. And I'm going to hand it over to our Senior Director of Capital Construction and Real Estate, who's going to represent your civil workforce. At City of Savannah, we don't go anywhere without GPS. I know we all know what that means. We used it on our phones, on our bikes, on our watches to get here today. But GPS has a double meaning in the City of Savannah as well, and that's that great public service. So it's great public service. And we'll hear from them today about all of the work that Team of Savannah and our partners do. So let's welcome Christy Lawrence, our Senior Director.
Thank you, Jay. Thank you, everyone, for joining us as we celebrate the completion of Truman Trail Phase 2B, another important milestone in Savannah's Tide-to-Town urban trail system. Today's ribbon cutting represents the successful completion of nearly 2 years of construction. We had the groundbreaking 2 years ago, and we promised we'd have it built in 2 years, and we accomplished that, so very proud of that. Projects of this scale require the collaboration of many people. I want to thank our capital projects team, our engineering consultants at Thomas & Hutton, our contractor JHC Construction, and our DBE partners, also GDOT, and everyone who adds approximately 1.9 miles to the Truman Linear Park Trail. It connects Lake Mayer and Phase 2A to the Police Memorial Trail through a continuous off-road multi-use path. With this final connection complete, residents now have access to approximately 7 miles of uninterrupted ADA accessible trail designed for pedestrians, bicyclists, runners, families, and commuters. This project includes a 10-foot wide shared use concrete trail, several timber bridge crossings, and an 8-foot protected shared use path across the 52nd Street Bridge, creating a safe connection across Truman Parkway that simply did not exist before. In addition to improving mobility and recreation, this project also includes important infrastructure improvements. A new stormwater detention pond was constructed along Costa Rica Street to help manage stormwater runoff, reduce localized flooding, and support the long-term resilience of the surrounding area. This project represents a $10 million investment in Savannah's future and demonstrates the city's commitment to building infrastructure that improves safety, promotes healthy living, supports alternative transportation, and enhances the quality of life for our residents. While today marks the completion of this phase, it also represents continued progress toward the larger vision of Tide to Town, a network of approximately 30 miles of interconnected walking and biking trails that will connect neighborhoods, parks, schools, and community destinations throughout the state. Thank you to everyone who helped make this project a reality, and we hope residents enjoy this new connection for many years to come.
All right, now it's time to cut the ribbon. We're also going to do a very short walk and tour of the trail. It's only about 2 minutes, maybe even shorter. Walk a little faster in me. But at this time, I would like to invite all of our speakers, as well as our contractors, designers, and those who help bring this project to completion to join us over here at the entrance, and we are going to cut the ribbon.
Hi, Suzanne. How are you? I like your glasses. Thank you. Where'd you get them?
Yeah, no, I'm glad they had this.
They're great.
Normally it's a bad thing to throw the festivity. But it is great because now it's we've been using the trail for.
I've been using it since.
Oh yeah, it's been very popular since it was even close to finished.
You should go up there. Well, I don't know. Let's let Armand go up there. I think I'm bringing the bike.
Happy Savannah, Kayla, John, Paula.
They're gonna call you eventually. You might as well go. That's okay. I told you. Yes. Go ahead. They're gonna call you.
Countdown for 3.
Oh.
3, 2,